really need to go pump because these titties are giving very sisters not twins right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally back with a new video. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, and in today's video I'm actually going to be giving you guys some tips for online shopping. I know that a lot of people are doing much more online shopping than they usually do, and I wanted to give you guys some tips in order to make your shopping experience successful so that you guys can get the cute clothes that you want, so that you guys can get the sizes the right sizes, which is the big thing, and also so that you guys do not get scammed. So if you're interested in anything that I just said, stay right where you're at and we'll get right into it. So I know a lot of people are thinking, like, why is everyone shopping online right now? Why are you guys buying clothes? Where are you going? Because we're in the middle of a pandemic and we're supposed to be quarantining. And I know that a lot of states and cities, if they're not completely locked down, they're at least partially locked down. There's a lot of restrictions on where you can go. But I believe that everyone's doing online shopping because when you look good, you feel good. And right now, during this time, we all need to feel as good as possible. A lot of people are dealing with things, you know, having to stay in the house, and it is bringing a lot of people's mental health down. So I believe that people are shopping online and buying clothes and materialistic things in order to fill those voids, which I am all here for. Do what you need to do to make yourself happy, people. But as I said, I'm going to give you guys some tips in order to make your experience successful. My first tip is going to be to make sure that the company that you are shopping with is a authentic, legit company. And the way that you do that is you're going to go onto the Better Business Bureau's website, and you're going to look on there and you're going to see what that company is rated as. So each company, I believe, gets rated from A to F. So if they have an A or a B rating, I would say you're probably safe to shop there. But if they have an F rating or an E or a D, avoid. Even C's, I avoid. That tells me a lot of things about the company. A lot of times people will go in there and say that they're not getting their items, the customer service is bad, all types of stuff. So you want to be able to go for a company that has an A or B rating. And also you can go on there and you can read the comments from consumers about the company, because consumers will go on there and they will make comments, and then you can also see how the company responds to those comments. So you can see, get a glimpse of this company's customer service and how you would be treated if you had a problem. So that would be my first tip. My second tip is going to be on the actual website to read reviews. So on most websites now, you can read reviews of this specific item that you're trying to buy. And the reviews come from customers just like you have bought that item in the past, and they go on the website and they make a review. And some people even will go as far as to list their sizes. So they will say, I'm 5'1", 120 pounds, and this fit very tight on me. Or I'm 5'5", 110 pounds, and this fit perfect on me. So you will be able to go on there. You can read how people felt about the material. They'll say this is cheap looking, or this is very good quality, whatever. You would be able to go on there and read those reviews, and it can tell you a lot about the item. You know, people will tell you, oh, well, the color looks different, or, you know, as I say, it could just be a perfect item. So read those reviews. My third tip would be to know your measurements. This is probably my biggest tip, actually. Know your measurements. And by measurements, I don't mean small, medium, or large. I mean know your measurements as in the inches and centimeters around your bust, around your waist, around your hips, around your thighs. Because those measurements are going to be the measurements that you use to actually convert on the size chart for that particular website. And the reason that you need to know that is because a lot of the companies that we shop for now are not based in the US. So they're not going on US sizes. So you will have to convert from UK sizes to US sizes. And sometimes with a lot of these websites, we get confused, or we think that we're ordering a US 12, but we're actually ordering a UK 12. So if you know your measurements, you will be able to convert any size chart. So that would be my biggest tip as far as making sure that you get the sizes that you need and you're not ordering something that's the wrong size. Tip number 4, this is another tip as far as sizing goes. You versus the model. And by you versus the model, I mean, do not compare yourself to the model and think that the model, how the model looks in that particular item is going to look like that on you. Okay? If you are a super skinny petite girl and this model is super curvy, that item is not going to fit on you how that item fits on her. And that's not to say that the item won't look nice on you, because it could look nice on you, but just don't go into it thinking that it's going to fit on you how it fits on her. Okay? Those jeans, let's keep it a buck. A lot of these models' bodies are enhanced with surgery, everything else, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But those jeans that she has on are $25, okay, baby? You're going to need a couple more bands to get that body, okay? The body is not included with the item. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. And as I said, that does not mean that that item would not look nice on you, but it's not going to fit nice on you. I'm sorry, it's not going to fit on you how it fits on her, okay? So keep that in mind. Number 5 is going to be to zoom in. And what this does is when you zoom in on an item, you can most of the time see if the material is like thin or cheap. You can see the seams, how they're sewn. You can see any type of basically flaws in the item. So I zoom in on a lot of items. The zippers, you can see if they're plastic or if they are like a good metal zipper. I zoom in all the time before I buy an item. So that would be another tip, is to zoom in. Number 6 is going to be beware of flat lays. And this does not always apply, but let me break it down for you. Beware of flat lays. For these big companies such as the Fashion Novas, the Pretty Little Things, the Misguided, the Nasty Gals, the Zaras, all of those websites, you know, these big conglomerate companies that we shop with, if they have flat lays on their websites, do not buy that item. And while this may not always be true, I have found it to be true every single time I buy an item that's a flat lay from one of these companies. They don't look good, okay? These companies have the money to hire models. They know that the clothes look better on people. So that's why they have models modeling their items. So if they're not going to put anything on their website, of course, that doesn't look good. So if that item is not on a model modeling it, that means that that item does not look good on a model. So it doesn't look good on people. So that's why they do a flat lay, because of course they still want their coin. They still want to sell that, but they're not going to put something on their website that doesn't look good. And as I said, this is not always the case. So if you're shopping for a smaller business, smaller businesses don't always have the money to hire models to model their clothes. So if you're shopping with a smaller business, I would still proceed with caution, but don't put so much weight on that, because if you're shopping with a smaller business and they have flat lays on their website, maybe you might want to get someone else's opinion that has shopped with them before you shop with them, to see if their items, you know, are good quality or what's up with that company, but don't hold them to that standard that you would hold a bigger company to. Number 7 is going to be read descriptions. And I know that this sounds like common sense, but you do not understand how many times I am online, I see someone say, this is what I ordered and this is what I got. And it's just like, when you go and you look on the website of what they ordered, the description tells them that this book bag is going to be the size of your hand, okay? But they didn't read the description. So read the descriptions. It's going to tell you everything. It should tell you everything about the item. If the descriptions are non-existent, I wouldn't buy that item, okay? There needs to be a description. The description should be able to tell you measurements, material. It also tells you things like if the buttons and the pockets are like functional, because a lot of clothes come with non-functional pockets, which I don't get. But yeah, so that things like that are in the description. So you need to read the descriptions. Tip number 8 is going to be read the shipping, handling, and return policies before purchasing. Okay? As far as shipping goes, you need to know where that company is located so you can know how long it's going to take for that item to get to you. Okay? You need to know where they're at and how long it's going to take for that item to get to you for shipping. Also, you need to know how much you're going to be charged for shipping, or if you're going to be charged for shipping. And as far as return policy, you need to know a lot of companies will charge you to return items. So you need to know how much it's going to cost in order to return the item if you needed to return it. Also, would you get your money back if you return it? Because a lot of companies won't give you your money back now. They will only give you store credit. So you need to know if you're going to be okay with that or not, how long it's going to take the item to get to you. The last thing you want to do, say you're trying to order something for a big event and you order it and now you realize that it's going to take 3 weeks for that item to get with you, but your event isn't in a week, okay? And some companies will offer expedited shipping and things like that, but you have to, of course, do that when you're checking out. You can't go back and ask for expedited shipping after most of the time. So make sure that you read those things before you order, okay? And my laptop's here. That's why I keep looking down here, because I'm reading my notes. Tip number 9 is going to actually be to buy safe. And by safe, I mean, say this is a brand new website that has just come out and you like the items on there, but you're just not sure. You've done all your research and you're still just not sure. So what I do when I'm shopping for a new website is I buy safe items. And by safe items, I mean pretty much basics. Items that you pretty much can't go wrong with. Sometimes tank tops, a plain dress, something that has a lot of detail in it, things like that. Because even if I get those items and they are terrible or cheap, I mean, like, as long as they're not falling apart, I usually can get 1 or 2 wears out of them, finesse them up, and at least I got a wear out of them and I got my money's worth, okay? But if you were to go and buy, say you bought something for a special occasion and you get it and it's just terrible, you can't finesse it, and now you went and bought this item, most likely either you're going to have to return it, but now you don't have an outfit for the event that you needed to have an outfit for. So now you got to run around last minute, and ain't nobody got time for that. So I would say if it's your first time shopping for this website, shopping on this website, not for this website, if it's your first time shopping on this website, buy safe items, unless you have someone telling you, that you trust, they have good quality and they're giving you, all of the accolades that are making you confident to shop there. Number 10 is going to be use your favorites. So a lot of websites have a feature where basically you can favorite an item before you put it in your cart. So it's like a little list that you could go, most of the time it's like a heart, click the little heart and you like the item. And what this does is it puts all your items in a list of things that you like. And I use this a lot because what I'll do is I'll go through the website and I'll favorite everything that I like. And then I'll go through my favorites and I'll filter out the things that either I've duplicated now, because a lot of times I will favorite things that kind of look alike because that's what I'm looking for. So I'll choose between them of which one I like more. I'll also take out things that I already have unless I need a new one. So if I already have 5 pair of white pants, I really don't need another pair of white pants. So I will take them out. I also will give me another chance to go through and read descriptions and read reviews and decide if this item is really worth it. And what this does is it helps me to be a smart buyer, because I don't want to, of course, spend money on things that I don't need, especially at this time. But I also don't want to buy duplicates of things or, just go and splurge on items that I don't need. So I use the favorites, and then once I'm done filtering through my favorites, those are the things that go in my cart and I check out. And then I'm actually going to give you guys a bonus tip. So my bonus tip here is going to be buy black. Please, please, please buy from black-owned companies online. Right now, they need it the most. They have been hit hard during the pandemic, and I'm going to list some of my favorite black-owned online companies down below in the description bar. But please buy black. Buy black locally, buy black online. Just buy black in general. But go and spend your coin, open your purse up to black-owned businesses. They really appreciate it, and as I said, they really needed it during this time. So I hope that these tips are helpful to you guys and that they will help your shopping experience be successful. If you guys have any tips of your own, leave them down below in the comments. If you guys have any video ideas that you want to see from me, please leave them down below in the comments. I will leave the description for my makeup and my outfit and everything down below in the description bar. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. I have some more videos coming. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. Bye.